Hello, Roman.
Hello, Ralph. Hello, Internet. Again.
We're back for another one.
I guess we're just going to keep doing this, right?
Why not?
Well, we have sort of a docket today, at least.
Docket. I like that.
An agenda, as the corporatists would say.
You want to start with the doc as the first thing on the
All
docket?
right, yeah, I mean, obvious. Okay, so first of all, welcome back to The Truth About Drama Cat. The official, what's the word you're using?
Podcast.
Right. The official podcast of Trauma Cat. Dedicated partly to dismantling falsehoods that are being spread about us, but also this is just sort of an obligatory capitulation to the whole fireside chat thing, talk about creative process. It's sort of an embarrassing thing we've decided to do.
Yeah, we don't have a creative process.
It's content.
Yeah.
This isn't art. We're slinging content.
Yeah, it's a content factory.
But obviously, the whole impetus of this whole thing, right, was this assault on the Trauma Cat enterprise. That is the docu-series, The Truth About Trauma Cat from Vo News, which the first episode of which dropped from this recording. Oh, geez, I'm not even wearing a watch.
Yeah, I think it was 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. It was aggressive. It was confusing.
The word comes to mind: invasion, and
highly invasive.
Highly invasive.
Our lives are essentially ruined at this point. We'll have to see, what takes place in the aftermath. But I feel confident in saying my life's been ruined by it so far.
And that's saying a lot because I've got some intel on your life in the before times.
Mm-hmm.
And not much going on.
No.
I mean, I've been to your place, a lot of cardboard just strewn about everywhere. Yeah. Has the cardboard multiplied since the attack?
Well, I don't want to talk about it. I try to recycle as often as possible, but things accumulate in corners, and then it gives me anxiety to look at. I walk by, I know they're there, so I try to attack a new corner, every week and just keep on top of the recycling.
You're like living with ghosts.
I mean,
it's like a low-grade haunting. Like a very lame form of haunting is happening in your place of residence. Anyways, your life sucked before now, so the fact that you're saying your life sucks even worse and that it's ruined,
let's just say I didn't
volumes.
Need a hit piece documentary made about me. And I'm barely in it. And I've
it's a series.
Well,
so
yeah, I know. More to come, unfortunately.
Look at what they're doing to me, dude. I don't mean to call victim here, but
yeah, I think they've just copped your identity and are running with it. They've made a little avatar out of you, and they're just puppet mastering it. And it could go anywhere. I'm nervous. I'm not excited.
I'm not.
You shouldn't be.
But I'm excited to tune in.
Yeah, in a sort of voyeuristic.
Ooh, that's a good way of thinking of it. Being voyeurs. I'd like to get the coordinates of the Vo News office. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, you want to dox them?
Oh,
that's funny.
Well,
that's
it
funny.
Starts with doxing.
Right. It could go anywhere.
It could go anywhere from there. So, that's all I'm going to say.
So we've been awash in messages from all corners of the internet due to this.
Unsurprisingly, the hive mind that is the internet is abuzz.
Yeah.
People are...
Everyone's chiming in, and it's flattering.
It's actually a great thing. I go back and forth because I feel elevated,
Yeah.
but I feel destroyed.
Yeah.
There's an interesting duality that's happening.
Put on a pedestal for ceremonial destruction.
So because the internet is talking about it, we gathered that the internet has a lot of questions, and sort of as a dovetail with our recent news, as of this recording, we've also dropped a new single.
We released a song
called "Better Questions."
Yes.
You'll speak to this later on, Ralph, but I believe a lot of the meaning of that song lies in the concept of questions and inquisitive supremacy. So, sort of dovetailing, it's a clever marketing thing, if I must say so myself. We just sort of got together and came up with this on the fly to say, hey, what if we collected all the questions that people are asking about this docuseries that's destroying us, and turn it into a little game?
Yeah.
A mailbag, if you will. Is that something that other panels are doing?
I don't know. I'm not watching other panels.
Feels like a trope. You're not? I thought your whole thing was capitulation.
No, I'm just tackling the piles of cardboard boxes.
Man, I am so sorry. I didn't realize it was that much of a problem.
So, we have our
what do you have there?
Trusty little Better Questions themed 8-ball.
The magic 8-ball. So for those of you who are not watching the video element of this show, who are listening, Ralph is displaying a gleaming hunk of plastic.
Watch with your ears.
Right. It is a magic 8-ball from Milton Hasbro, or whatever the fuck his name is. So
let's just get right into it.
I don't want to. We asked for some yes or no questions, and we don't want to answer them. So we're going to let the 8-ball answer them. Leave it to the fates, if you will.
Great.
So here I have the good old Cuck hat.
You got to turn it around. They can't see.
Well, there's pieces of paper in it. I don't want them to all fall out.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's the Cuck hat, see, from the previous album cycle. Prepared to apologize. Those of you who have been following me and my ascendant celebrity understand that this is sort of my thing. This is sort of my trademark. So we gathered some of the questions on loose leaf paper, and I'm going to draw them at random, and then Ralph here is going to use our magic 8-ball to answer the questions. These are all questions about the truth about Trauma Cat. Gathered from people.
How's that going? You got to do that one-handed. Do you want me to grab half? Here,
grab half. A little teamwork. What does this one say? Are you playing 4D chess?
Let's consult. The Oracle.
What does it say?
Outlook good.
Outlook good. Oh, boy. Rutger, what do you think about that? You think we're playing 4D chess? Rutger's over there watching.
I don't know how to play 2D chess, so.
2D chess?
2D chess.
Have you ever played 3D chess?
Never heard of it. There's a little.
I hate to break it to you, but you're three-dimensional, my friend.
I have Windows 95 chess. I believe that's
more of a Stratego guy myself. Here we go. Next question. I can't see well.
Are you employed by Vo News?
Are you employed by Vo News? Oof.
I wish.
Do you?
They
probably
seem
pay well.
to pay out.
I believe journalists make a lot of money.
Unless you're an intern.
Oh, right. Like that sucker.
I bet the interns make money.
Paid internships. Interesting.
Concentrate and ask again.
Okay. Read into that what you will. Ask again. Those of you who are curious if
wait. Something is emerging.
Oh, you're going to actually ask the 8-ball again.
Don't count on it.
Don't count on it. That's right. We have more pride than that than to work for a media company as despicable as Vo News. Next question. Are you involved in the production of the documentary? of the docuseries?
You should all know the answer to that, but we're going to
Thought we've covered this, but let's leave it to magic.
As I see it, yes.
Okay, next question. I'm going to leave that one in the air. Oh, I hope you're getting all this ASMR of the crumpling paper.
Wow, you... Okay. Was
that really you at the end of the first episode of the doc?
Okay, so this is talking about... They left it as a cliffhanger.
Well, our likenesses are shown on Ira Bush's cell phone at the end of the episode.
Right. I don't remember... Honestly, I don't
remember?
I don't remember
Were
doing
we drunk?
That. We might have been in some altered state. Rutger, what happened?
Are they avatars, though?
He's just nodding his head. Okay.
He always does that. Doesn't always necessarily mean yes, either, when he does it.
Reply hazy. Try again. I'm not going to try again on that one. We're going to leave that...
I think that's a directive
to the unknown.
To the person who asked the question. Try again, pal.
It's upside down.
All right. Did you create the Trauma Cat computer virus?
Is there a Trauma Cat computer virus?
According to Vo News, there is.
I don't... God.
This is annoying. Why did we do this?
Yeah, this was really...
Bad idea. Instant
You
regret.
may rely on it.
You may rely on it. Yeah, I'm not going to accept that answer.
I suppose if you consider what we're doing viral in nature, then yes, we created it. But we didn't create a computer virus. We're not trying to...
I don't know how to code.
I don't even know what that is.
I barely know how to write. Why is the doc on your accounts?
That's an interesting question.
Don't ask. Just let's move past that one. I don't even want to.
But that's not even a yes or no question. I'm curious.
Well, yeah, why are we entertaining that question? Listen, if you have a problem, if you're trying to, whoever this person is who sent in this question, what is your problem?
There's a lot of insinuation.
I'm sick of the endless insinuation. Just come right out and say it. Well, I guess they kind of did, didn't they?
They did. Is that all the questions?
No, there's, I believe, one more. Oh, my God. This one's just blank. I don't know how that one ended up in there. That's scaring the hell out of me, though. How did that get in there? This is like one of your cardboard boxes. It just starts appearing places. Just trash starts popping
Although,
up.
that might be the most apt one.
That's true. Touche. You just love to touche me. Roman. Oh, boy. Is your real name Ira Bush?
Oh, God.
I don't know. My name is Roman Pando. Is that the same as Ira Bush? Two different names.
Signs point to yes.
I reject.
This was a bad idea.
This was awful.
We apologize.
As always, we're sorry.
Yeah, that was this whole thing.
But I think we might be actually another layer of sorry on that.
Yeah, it goes deep on this one. We did get some other
The first cuck is
people.
the deepest.
Yeah, we got some. Speaking of which, we got some stuff from other corners of the internet. Some questions that I think we will not consult the 8-ball on.
No, because this was run from our Instagram account. I believe we put out a signal saying, "Hey, we're recording." What is this called again?
This is called a podcast.
We're recording the. I keep thinking panel, like a universal panel. There's something that just feels so trite and pretentious about podcasts, but whatever. When we put out the signal saying we're going to be recording this episode tonight, ask us your better questions. Again, it's called marketing, isn't it?
Okay.
And so we're going to read some of those off. And this is where we're going to actually answer the questions. This is us, full Monty. You're getting us at the peak of our ability, our intellectual abilities. All right, this is us on the spot.
Here we go. First question. What is Cuck rock? Is it part of the incel diaspora? That's an interesting question. I mean, I'm not an incel. Rutger, you're not an incel. Are you? You might be a volcel. of some type.
I'm a shade of cell. Let's just say it that way.
I prefer Volcel. But okay, so this is sort of a loaded question, and it gets a little bit. How do you want to?
I'm just thinking about choices I've made in my life and
Yeah, well,
where it's led me.
Move on. It's time.
I don't think I've touched anybody in maybe 9 years.
So the whole term cuckold comes from the cuckoo bird. You're familiar with this concept?
Yeah, I know what birds are.
The cuckoo bird. It will
This is dark, man.
lay its egg in the nest of another bird. It's called parasitic nesting. And
Oh, why don't you write a song about that one day? Keep going. Sorry.
all right, Roman's having a moment. I'm just going to keep going with
Keep
this.
going. Do your pontificating.
I'll carry the ball for now.
Don't test me like that. This is a team sport.
So the cuckoo egg is hatched in the unsuspecting other bird's nest. It is raised as if it is one of these other birds. And how would you describe the process? Essentially, it's an invasive species.
Invasion.
It's an invasion.
Lot going on right now. Invasion just keeps popping up for me. I'm not sure where that's coming
So
from.
essentially, the cuckoo infiltrates the nest and eventually pushes out all the other.
I believe it actually kills the other birds.
In some cases, and
A lot of Darwinism happening there.
right. So that's essentially the concept. I suppose that is what we're doing.
Via osmosis.
Yeah.
The thing about the loaded question of what is cuck rock. Cuck rock is whatever you want it to be. In fact, cuck rock is what you want other people to want it to be, by definition.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
There's aspects of voyeurism. There's aspects of
Voyeurism.
infiltration and invasion. Lots of cross-genre appropriation.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess that's, if we want to talk in the tongue of the music journals, we are defying the trope that is, oh, we're all genres at once and we don't ever define ourselves by one genre. Well, it's like, hey, we're going to buck that tradition and say, I'm going to cuck every genre. I'm not just going to say we're every genre at once. I'm going to invade. Oh, God,
yes.
invasion.
Yes.
There's something in the air. Literally.
Seems to be.
I'm going to invade the other genres and
Right.
make the other ones watch.
Right. Right.
Does that make any sense? But also birds.
Birds. Yeah. Okay. That's enough on that.
Yeah, that sucked.
This would say, all I would say is I like it. Emmett, 4 years.
Wait, hold on. A 4-year-old fan.
I think we have a 4-year-old fan named Emmett, and
What?
he says, all I would say is I like it. Next question.
Okay, thanks, Emmett. Maybe age a couple more years so you can ask a question.
Next question. What is your stance on the Israel-Palestine conflict?
Quick, you want to do a quick pick a side? Count of three?
Is that like a D&D thing? I've never heard of either.
No, I believe
of those.
I believe they're actually real.
I've never heard of either of those places. I think it's some kind of Dungeons and
I'm just going to
Dragons
go off
related
and say
thing.
that I side with the one that's not called Israel, because anything that's calling itself Israel is probably not real. I think we've learned that lesson from The Truth About Trauma Cat. Next question. Thank you.
When are you guys going to invade?
Wait, hold on. Somebody asked a question about invasion when we already picked up on the mood of this whole thing being invasion. What's in the air? What's in the water?
Kind of circling back to the what is cuck rock thing.
Voyeurism, invasion.
It's safe to say we've already invaded, but our efforts were so ineffectual that not many people have noticed. So we'll leave that there.
Next. This is getting tiresome.
This is how the heck do you fund this whole operation? I mean, I repurpose cardboard, and I sell.
You're repurposing it?
I sell sperm on the black market. I don't know what you got. Rutger
is the most business-minded of us.
He makes beats.
He makes beats, yeah. He's actually a big beats guy. I believe he's in talks to sell a beat to Lil B.
How do you make money? How do you fund this?
I've been collecting money under the table from an undisclosed party to do all of this.
Okay. Let's just leave those questions alone.
Do you want to talk about the song?
Yeah.
Because your piss poor artist statement last episode.
There wasn't. I mean, it is hard to talk. We'll get into.
I
yours.
don't fault you there.
Better questions. It's I hadn't listened to it for a while. It's fun. It's a fun one.
Oh, you like the song?
Yeah, I do like it now that I've heard it in retrospect. We quote we use a sample of a radio host that we have come to really love, Hardy White, and that kind of sums it up more or less. I'm blanking.
What does he say? He says, "What is it? Answers. To find answers.
What if?
What if? In my zeal to find answers, did I settle on answers?" Wow, I have great recall.
That was good recall. So
this idea of, again, this thirst for objective truth in a post-truth era, you could argue, is that what you guys are doing, Ralph and Roman? Sure, but okay, to use the tongue of the time, I'm going to use my platform, however slight it may be, to say, hey, we're going to search for the truth, but it all doesn't matter, and you shouldn't.
And I guess...
So shut up. Right.
I guess another way of asking is, do you really even want to know the answer? Because
sometimes it's better not knowing.
You might,
right?
You might not. You
Right.
might find you didn't want to know. You might find the answer and then realize I didn't know that. That's a better question.
That's the better one. That's sort of the insinuation, yes? What you're trying to feed them
Sure.
in the chorus of the song. You don't need answers. You need better questions.
Yeah, I will say heavily
Cheeky little
inspired
thing.
by Hardy White, and I can't recommend his show enough. Miracle Nutrition with Hardy White. Big fans.
What station is that on?
That's on WFMU, East Orange, WMFU, Mount Hope, 91.9 in Rockland County, and online worldwide at WFMU.org.
A tip of the fake hat to Hardy and to all the good folks who push that
Yes.
content.
What else do we have coming up?
Well, I guess we have a video for better questions.
We do
coming.
have a video for better questions.
I just want people to understand, like, there's a lot of questions.
Wow.
Oh my God. I don't know if I'm going to recover from that one. That is the funniest thing I think I've ever said.
It was good. Let's keep it rolling.
You take it, because I think I'm going to start to say something and then I'm going to remember that I said that. I said questions again.
We have another
Whatever
music video coming.
We got another one. It's another
its way.
capitulation on its way. Now, there are a lot of queries about, whether what we're doing is real or not.
Yep.
What with the whole doc and everything. Are we doing the doc, you guys asked? Listen, no more questions like that, okay?
Please stop.
I said questions again.
All right. Get out of your head.
Please stop. Please stop doing that. But also, the music videos, you're going to see us having a bit of fun. And you're going to see this idea that there are different mocks of Trauma Cat.
There are iterations.
There are iterations. This is an iterative project, perhaps. Now, I think somebody like Vo News, Ira Bush, that whole crew might be reading into it a little more and creating their own narrative around it, which is that this is all fake. But I don't even know where I was born. I don't even know where I am right now. I mean, people say, oh, you're just like, what is this, like Finding Nemo?
We're making a podcast. That's where you are right now.
What is this? I thought we were doing a panel.
Just go with it.
But yeah, there's a music video. If you like giallo films, I think you'll enjoy this
If you
one.
like fun.
What is this with your newfound appreciation for fun? I never took you to be a fun person or somebody who,
I'll take that
extols
as a
the
compliment.
virtues of fun.
Yeah, I'll
You'll
take
that
that
as a compliment.
Yeah.
Which one? That I never took you to be a fun person, or that you
Yeah.
found fun?
Well,
now?
I've often taken pride in stoicism, but there's I'm having fun.
I don't know. You've had several you freaked out on me many a time. I think you are very far from stoicism.
I'm an aspiring stoicist. Okay,
That's fine. You're also an aspiring.
just don't
Everything
don't
else.
even finish that sentence.
You're an aspiring stoicist in the sense that, well, in the same sense that you're also an aspiring musician.
We also
all
have.
are.
I'm just gonna let that one go. We have a show coming up as well. Do it for
Yes.
residents of Central New York.
Yeah, here in the post-industrial hellscape of Syracuse, New York, we are playing a little venue called Funk and Waffles on March 18th. It is a headline show. We are being supported by the local group Underwater Bosses. It's a surf rock trio. Another trio.
Yep.
The theme of the night is sort of like trios, like here's 3 dudes and here's 3 more dudes.
I don't think that's the theme of the night, but okay.
I'm editorializing, but
I'm
just having a little fun.
I can see that.
I thought your funovision was through the roof, and now you can't pick up your fundar. Your fundar was not peaking at that moment.
It doesn't seem like you're having fun. That's all.
I'm never having fun. I'm just experiencing everything.
The show is going to be fun
That's
for some people.
for
Probably
some
not
people.
us.
We apologize in advance.
It'll be fun for Rutger. He's always having fun. It probably won't be fun for us.
Rutger's a real stoicist.
Yeah, but he has fun. He knows how to have a good time. I will say that about Rutger.
I'm walking off. I'm done. Close the show.
Are you done? Are you actually done?
Close the show.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
We're talking in the other room after this.
We'll keep you posted on that music video. There should be another doc episode coming along shortly, which we will be quick to review.
I
And
don't know when that's coming.
you are.
I want you to make sure they know that, because there are some suggestions out there that we're involved with this, and we are not involved
Listen.
with this in any way. You understand?
You are
I
corrupting the shot. Just please walk away and take a deep breath.
We shot one music video, and you think you're fucking Stanley Kubrick now? Fuck you.
Rucker, let's cut. Thanks, folks.